I gave you my heart.
Yo, what's up guys? Back at you with another one on today. This is Noble Sports Entertainment, your home for breaking sports news and sports talk. Make sure you smash that like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Detroit Sports Alliance. Their links will be below in the description. And also click on the bell icon and push the word all that you may receive every upload from Noble Sports Entertainment. We're going to get into our Week 2 game recap of the Detroit Lions versus the LA Chargers. All right, guys, pretty much this game was a game of chances, a game of opportunities, a game of mistakes, a game that just went crazy. As far as the Detroit Lions, they ended up getting a win in this game, 13-10. Definitely needed this. Right now, the Detroit Lions could be sitting 2-0, but because they could not close the game out against the Cardinals, they're pretty much sitting at 1-0-1 on the season. So hopefully the Detroit Lions can start racking up some wins. We know next week the Lions will play the Eagles, so it's going to get tough because the Lions are playing teams that have made the playoffs, but they have to look at this thing as they have to start beating teams that they need to beat, and those teams are the teams that made it in the playoffs. So in this game, pretty much, man, Phillip, man, he was throwing some nice balls out there. I got to give him his props on that. He was 21 from 36 for 293 yards passing with only one interception. Ekeler, who was all over the field, we pretty much could not stop this guy whether it was running or catching. He had 17 carries out of the backfield with 66 yards and one touchdown. And then also you had some production from Justin Jackson, the backup to him. He had 7 carries for 59 yards, averaging 8 a carry. So that's pretty awesome if you're looking at it from that perspective. But also Keenan Allen, man, every time we go against this guy just carves us up and he plays exceptionally well every time he goes against the Lions. He had 8 catches for 98 yards. Mike Williams had 3 catches for 83 yards, and that big, huge catch that Mike Edwards had was it was a pretty catch. Definitely got to give him his love on that. Ekeler as well, catching out of the backfield, caught 6 balls for 67 yards. So pretty much, man, it was a game that the Chargers pretty much gave to the Lions because these guys had an opportunity to win the game. They had 2 touchdowns called back, and if that didn't get called back, the Lions probably would have lost this game. But we know how penalties can be, how effective penalties can be in a game. So definitely, man, the Detroit Lions just hung on to and do the things that they needed to do. Matthew Stafford in the game. Matthew Stafford was 22 out of 30 for 245 yards, having 2 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions. I'll say one of those interceptions probably was Matthew Stafford's fault, but the other one, I'm gonna have to say it was just it was a bad throw and a bad read on that play as far as the connection, trying to get it to the receiver. And with Kerryon Johnson in the game, he pretty much was balling too out there. He had 12 carries for 41 yards. Probably could have had some more carries. I definitely think that Kerryon Johnson needs to carry the ball at least 20 times a game to be more effective. Ty Johnson was effective out there with 5 carries for 30 yards, averaging 6 a carry. CJ Anderson had 5 yards and 8 yards rushing. And then I'm gonna say the player of the game definitely has to be on defense is going to be Big Play Slade, coming up crucial with that huge INT at the end of the game. And then also Kenny Golladay on the offensive side of the ball. Kenny Golladay led all receivers with 8 receptions for 117 yards and 1 touchdown. And then the touchdown that Kerryon Johnson caught, the screen pass that he took to the house for 36-yard scamper. Definitely, man. The Lions is their own enemy, man. And if they know that, in future games, they'll understand what they need to do to close out these games. But the Lions always hurt themselves. They had opportunity after opportunity to score, but they just could not do it. But they ended up finding a way to win the game towards the end, and Big Play Slay came up huge for the Lions with that interception. That was a clutch interception from Big Play Slay. Shout out to him. and the Detroit Lions for getting a win on today. So that final score again, guys, was 13-10. Your Detroit Lions wins the game. All right, guys, I'll be back to you soon with another video. I'm out of here. Until next time, peace.
I gave you my heart.